Okay. Saturday, I showed up again at 8 o'clock. Saturday was a much more busy day. It is always is because Saturday is the peak day of the con. They were estimating that we were going to get about 14,000 people in, and I think we got it because there were a lot of people there on Saturday. Saturday was a big day. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out and thanks to Adam. Sorry, I don't know Adam's last name, but um, those of you who are at ConnectiCon would recognize him as Madam Red, Juvia in the cosplay Chess, Sailor Galaxia, and the blood spattered kimono girl. Big props to him, not only for doing crossplay all 3 days, which, for a guy who's got to be at least 6 feet high, that's no small thing. Uh, Big props to him for doing that, and also big thanks for allowing us to use Vendetta Chew in all of our pictures, which you can see on our Facebook page here. Uh, but anyway, we had been working together with him. He was going to get together with the Sailor Scouts and do like a skit for us, a little Sailor Moon mock battle in front of our table at 11 o'clock. Um, Sadly, that kind of didn't work out because, well, they never actually got around to any battling. It was all just standing around taking pictures. This is what happens when you put cosplayers together. Anyway, but we did have quite a bit more luck with our Pokemon mock battle. First of all, big thanks to my cousin Constance. She's been a big help, with the organizing of the table and getting everything together and ready for the con. Um, we got about 6 people come do the Pokemon mock battle, which was great. We had a lot of fun doing that, and that was at noon. Uh, then at 1, um, we had wanted to do another mock battle, but you know, we basically had practiced prior to the con. The club had practiced various skits, um, plays, that sort of thing, and all of that can be seen on YouTube. Here, just link it. But one thing I've failed to realize is just how hard it is to actually do a mock battle or a skit or like anything when really everyone is just transient. It's like trying to hold on to sand. Like everyone has panels they're trying to get to. Like all the people passing by will be there, like stand around for like 10 minutes, and then be gone the next second. So it's totally unpredictable. Um, we did have a lot of fun on Saturday. Got a whole lot of great pictures again. Here, sorry. Here is the link to our gallery, all the pictures that we took. If you stop by our table and you got a free piece of candy, and your picture taken, it's going to be here. So, go check that out. As we had lots of great pictures, and thanks for everybody who participated in that. Um, Saturday was my big panels day too. I went first of all to the voice acting panel, um, which had all of the guest voice actors for ConnectiCon this year in it, including John St. John, who you would probably know as the voice for Duke Nukem. Uh, he really does have balls of steel, as it turns out. But that was great. That was very informative, very well run. Especially for me because I'm trying, like I said, to be getting into voice acting and that sort of thing. Um, got a lot of great information on that. So hopefully you'll be seeing a demo reel up soon. Um, but we did that, and that was lots of fun. Then at 3:15, I went to my character sculpting panel, which was great. I've been going to that every year. Joe Calloway is the guy who runs it. He does a great job. He's very personable, very easy to learn from. He runs a table at the Artist Alley every year, and I mean he's also at every single ConnectiCon Membership Appreciation Day. I'm going to Joe's character sculpting panels every year for the last 8 years, and I'm going to be continuing to go to those for as many years as I continue to go to the convention. So, yeah, it was a great time. It's a very comprehensive class. And for the $10 that he charges for materials, you get a lot out of it. I mean, you got clay, you get to use some of his tools, you get access to all of his infinite knowledge of the material. It's really a very good deal. Immediately after that, I also stuck around for the How to Build an Alien panel, which is great. Again, I'm interested in uh, concept art and developments for stuff for video games and movies and so forth. So I mean, this was really great for me. I didn't get a chance to go to the con feedback on Sunday, so ConnectiCon people, if you're listening, if you're watching this, if you do a Google search for yourselves every once in a while, just know that we want to have the How to Build an Alien panel as an all weekend thing. Start it off on Friday, move it through Sunday. If you can do it with life drawing, you can do it with How to Build an Alien, and it would be really interesting because then we'd be able to take each different day and build on what we have instead of just like a 3-hour panel. So that was lots of fun. I had a great time at that, and that pretty much ate up like my entire afternoon. I wanted to get to the masquerade, but I was having so much fun at the How to Build an Alien panel that afterward I just said, whatever. I've missed masquerades before, but if you happen to have footage of this one, send me a link because I would still like to see it. Particularly, who actually won Best of Show for the F&B contest. I'd be interested in seeing that too. So again, send me a link. Then it was basically just chilling out, checking stuff out throughout the rest of the night until about 10:30, and that's when I went to go see the 18 plus cosplay court case, which was great fun. We First of all, there are 2 cosplay court cases throughout the day. The first one is a much bigger thing than the second one, because the second one, being as it's 18 plus, you have to provide your ID, because there is a lot of swearing and there is a lot of sexual entendres, and they don't apologize for it. And frankly, that's what makes it so good. But it was a great deal of fun. I would love to show you guys what went on. I was a prosecuting lawyer. We had Skeletor on trial for trying to break into Castle Grayskull, and we found He-Man to be a terrorist. It was great, and I would love to show you what actually we did and what was said, but didn't have a video camera. So if you happen to have that footage, because I know some of you guys were filming it, especially you, Jesus, you need to post that and then send me a link over here. There you go. Send me a link over here so that I can see myself up in front of everybody, because it was hilarious and no words are going to describe how awesome it was. I mean, that I think is probably the highlight of my entire con, just that one panel. It was great fun, and I'm definitely going to be going back to that again next year for sure. But yeah, that was fun. Again, the NerdFit Network came in midway through that one, and I tell you, those guys, they're just nuts. So I mean, it was a grand old time, and definitely hoping that I'll be able to go to one of those again next year. Mad Days are basically an extension of the convention itself. What people don't realize about ConnectiCon is that it's not actually a convention. For tax purposes, it is actually a club, which is why you pay for membership instead of registration. So that means that for the rest of the year and the second Saturday of every month, they have from 10 to 10 in their corporate offices in Newington a membership appreciation day, or MAD. Um, and Joe is always really good about being at those. I try to go to as many as I can, and it's basically just a little, tiny little mini convention. Um, it's lots of fun. They have screenings, they have role play, they got Magic the Gathering tournaments, whatever you're into. It's great, and if you're in the area, I seriously recommend that you check it out. So that's basically Saturday. I didn't get home until about midnight, and being as I had to get up early again on Sunday, I just went straight to bed as soon as I got home. So